Turn it on. That's it.
Is that on now?
It's too low, isn't it?
3 seconds. There we are. That's fine.
There we go.
Bloody twitchiness.
That
Twitchy eye.
trip in your eye now. You've got
Twitchy eye
what,
disease.
yeah, what is that?
Oh, God. No, what is it bloody doing? Christ alive. Hold on now.
Ooh.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's better. So we need to get these videos edited
Who can
and
we
put
get?
up on TikTok.
So what we could do is invite somebody round for a cup of tea. Cup of tea and a slice of cake outside.
But we don't have the cake no more, do we? Because it's made us ill. We've eaten that much of it.
Don't talk about the cake.
No.
We'll leave the cake. But we could invite somebody round who knows a little bit about editorial editing.
What is that?
Don't know.
Tea? No, she won't do it. What about
She might do. No. Carl, but he's
Carl.
not down for a while.
He's not
Somebody
down
else
for a
might.
while. I have to ask Drew, but he's super busy. They're all busy, aren't they? Anyway, we need to get a couple of minutes up on YouTube because, not
You know,
YouTube,
The Instagram.
the Instagram and the TikTok.
The TikTok. Yeah, that's it.
It's all about the
TikTok.
TikTok. Anyway,
So, how you been feeling?
well, I've had a funny week this week. I think it's because I've been run off my feet in that pork shop.
It's a funny old game.
It
What's
is.
that from?
What's it called?
It's a funny old game.
Oh, Steptoe and Son.
No,
No.
I can't actually remember. Was it a sports thing? It's a funny old game. That man with the huge chin. The chinny chin chin.
I haven't got a clue what you're on about.
Oh, I did. Anyway, back to the 80s. It's a funny old game. Anyway, it's a funny old...
Funny old game.
The pork shop, what's happening
Oh,
at the pork
it's been flat-eyed busy.
shop? I walk past, I see the little fairy there, chip-chopping away at the old pork. Eh? Guarding it with her life.
I've
Guarding
been
it like she's
flat-eyed
like that
busy.
with it. I hear them outside the shop. Look, Ma! It's the pork!
Oh,
It's the pork!
God,
The
they're
little
at the,
pork, Ma! Look at it now! Can we have some of the pork?
they're at the bloody window
Look at the
filming it.
I reckon that it's a bit like
They're
the...
like this with it. I turned round the other day. They got the phone up at the window. It's
What?
like there's some sort of fucking famous idol.
What is wrong? It's you. It's you. They're filming.
No.
Oh, yeah.
It's
She's
the
on the
bloody pork and they got their stomachs pressed up against the window.
Ooh.
Big fat hairy porkers, and they got the bloody thing and they're filming it. It's like they ain't seen. It's a dead pig. It's a dead pig that's been roasted in the oven for 6 hours. It's not Michael Jackson. It's not bloody Taylor Swift.
Stay in the light.
It's a roast joint.
Taylor Swift.
Well, they're filming it like it's some of them running
Well, they love
over
it,
the
don't they?
road. Ah, look,
They
it's
do.
it.
They
Look,
do.
look.
I've stood over the other side because I waved to you, didn't I?
Yeah,
And then I go up with the
they
camera.
get themselves having an
And
orgasm
I hear
over
her
it.
next to me. Ma, look. It's the pork, Ma. It's the pork.
Pork.
It must be famous, that pork shop on the old
Fucking
YouTube,
famous
is it?
pork. Well, not yet, it's not, is it? It's famous for the pork.
They all seem to bloody know it. Anyway, how were you feeling last week?
Tired. I've been double shifting because I'm going on my holiday.
But how are you feeling? Do you remember that? Remember that? Back in the 80s or the 70s?
I
Are
was too
you-
young, darling, in the 70s.
Of course you were. What was I thinking of? Silly old me. How are you feeling, darling? And they'd start talking and they'd go, but how are you really feeling?
Oh.
Do you not remember that? How you feeling, darling?
No.
You're right, how you feeling? Yeah, but how you really feeling?
Yeah, because everyone comes up to you in the street, didn't they? Say, how are you?
You go, oh,
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah, but
But
how are you really feeling?
I'm feeling fucking shit.
Yeah.
I'm
And
fed
then they
up with
walk
me-
away.
I'm fed up with my life. I got no money, and I don't want to be here in this town.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Nobody
shit,
wants
does
that.
it?
So you say, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm all right.
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah. How are you?
All right.
You're all right. Yeah,
Yeah.
but how you really feeling?
Oh, it's a fucking thing, isn't it? Eh? Anyway,
It's a funny old game now.
I've had to surrender.
Oh,
Last week.
Did you surrender to the Lord, sister? Did you surrender to the Lord?
I've surrendered to the fucking town. Is what I've surrendered to.
Oh.
I've always got to go I want to go to Bristol or
Oh,
London.
no. What now? Hold on. Where are we going with this now? I can't cope. You've settled down. You've been all right. The tiny clanger, she gave birth to the little clanger.
I never gave birth to the
Not
clanger.
you, but your daughter. You've
Yeah.
been here. You've been fine for the past 10 months.
Yeah.
What's going on now?
I'm all right again now. I've had to surrender to it. I had a little hiccup because I've been thinking, right, how am I going to get out
Bristol.
the pork shop?
I've got to go to Bristol. I've got to go to London. I've got to become a fashion designer or a famous actress.
It's just upsetting me walking through the streets at night.
Oh.
It's bloody dead.
Oh.
Dead as a dodo on a Friday and Saturday night. And what happened 3 weeks ago? I got pissed. I had 3 glasses of wine. I ended up going to the Compasses by myself.
Not again.
Yeah.
Not after that debacle. Where was I?
Well, I never rang you because I knew you wouldn't come. But I got the drink in me and I went.
Certainly
You
not.
know, I only take 2 drinks to get giddy.
No, who got the drink in you?
My friend Kerry.
Ah.
We have a little
It's
drink on a
all
Saturday
coming out
night.
now.
So then I toddled itself over to the Compasses and off it went.
Toddled over with your little skirt on, your little stilettos.
Yeah, but
Did you meet in there? Did you meet?
I didn't have stilettos
Did
on
you
day
meet-
and I had my boots on and stuff.
Did you meet
Stan?
Stanley?
No. I did. I just went there and then
Not
there.
tonight,
No, I
Stanley.
walked in there, stayed there for 10 minutes and walked back out. And that was it. Because
Well,
it
that
was
would
so
have been
boring.
my dream, but unfortunately, a year and a half ago, it wasn't my dream, was it? You
No, I
had
kept
me
you
in there
there.
for hours, held captive with Stanley. Not tonight, Stanley. I'm not the one.
Not tonight, Stan.
I'm not
Anyway,
the
you
one.
weren't even in there. But it was. I came out today and I thought, my God, what am I doing in this bloody shithole town? I got to go to Bristol. So that was it. It got went
Oh,
back
it's
home.
off again.
And it started. I applied for a load of jobs in London,
Again.
in Covent Garden and all that.
Right. What have we applied for now?
Oh, anything. I thought if I'm going to work in a pork shop or a cafe and
do it
another job,
anywhere.
I might as well do it in a place that's vibrant.
In
So at least
Covent
I
Garden.
can go out
Yeah.
and dress up at night and go out on the town.
And somewhere where you're appreciated.
Well,
Your beauty and your style is
In
appreciated.
London.
In London.
Anyway, none of the jobs come back to me. It's like the universe is blocking it again.
Oh,
Not
dear.
one of them came back.
What did we apply for? What sort of jobs did we apply
Brand
for?
ambassador in a luxury clothes store on Notting Hill.
Of course you did.
A plant supervisor, a watering and looking
Whoa.
after all the plants
Yeah.
in a very posh office
Plant
in
Whoa.
Kensington.
Of course, in Kensington,
Yes.
they have somebody to supervise their plants.
Yes.
Is that a full-time job?
Oh, yeah.
That's a full-time job in Kensington,
I
supervising
would have had
plants.
to be up at 9, be there for 9 on the dot.
Why? Because the
watering-
plants have woken up at
They've
8:30
woke up,
and
they
they
need the
need
plants
watering.
anyway.
What
I
the fuck?
had to repot them, rejiggle them around anyway, but I never got it back. I never
Oh.
got one back.
That would
So,
have been living the dream.
Then I tried Clifton in Bristol. I
Of
have
course,
this thing.
back
I
to
got to
Clifton.
gotta
Yeah,
go.
Gotta go.
Nothing came back, and anyway, so then I thought, what is going on? So I had to go into my spiritual mind and my body and think, right.
Did you have to channel?
A video came up. I prayed on it actually. A video came up. It popped up and it said, when you feel stuck,
Yeah.
all you must do is surrender and let go. So that's what I'm doing now. I have surrendered to living in Ludlow.
Got a little song to sing for you. Sing it with me, if you will, sister.
Oh.
I release control
Oh.
and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. One more time now, sister, come on. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me, heal me,
It's this
heal
fucking
me,
new age stuff
heal
again, isn't it?
me.
Anyway, I prayed and
You
so
feel
I've
better?
surrendered, I've let go, I've stopped fighting. I said, right, if you want me to be in this town for the rest of my days, then I've had enough. That's what I've got to do.
Right.
Anyway, at least I've got Tiny Clanger to cheer me up. Now I've come up with a brilliant idea. I think I said it on another one.
Right.
Tiny Clanger and I need to do
Yes.
wisdom with Tiny Clanger.
Wisdom with Tiny Clanger. So
We'll
Tiny
do
Clanger.
it when I come back from Greece.
Yeah, Tiny Clanger. So where are you where are you going now? You're off to
Kefalonia.
Kefalonia. What's going to happen there now, sister? We're going to see you dancing around a pole.
No, it's going up in the mountains.
Up in the
It's a
mountains.
retreat of quietness. Well, it's not a retreat, it's a lovely guest house. Up in the mountains, the beach is a 15-minute walk down the mountain.
Lovely.
That's what I
And
need.
3 hours walk back up
Back
again.
up.
That'll serve you. Yeah.
And it's just a quiet little place, none of these clubbing and that. But Ibiza is September, and I'm going for one night and one night only to see Paul van Dyk in Eden.
What would the Tiny Clanger say about Ibiza?
Oh, well, he's coming.
The Tiny Clanger?
Tiny Clanger and Meg are coming on that one.
Are they? So what's Tiny Clanger going to say about going to Ibiza?
Well,
if I said to Tiny Clanger, I said, Tiny Clanger, oh. Tiny Clanger, give me advice on going to Ibiza, Tiny Clanger. What would he say?
Well, now, I believe that Nanny likes this sort of dance movement. It's back in the day. She's trying to relive her dreams, you see, of when she was young and when all of the rave and the ecstasy was on the go. Of course, she won't find it like that now, but of course, we've got to let her go and see that it's not going to be the same as it was back then. But it'll do her good. Have a bit of a, what do they call it? A bit of a boogie on down. And I'm getting ready to walk, you see. And when I can walk on my feet properly, I shall escort Nanny into the club. That's what he says. That was straight from Tiny Clanger's.
Did you channel? Did you just? I felt you channeling that.
I just channeled that.
Yeah, I could.
It's his voice that comes through, and that's how he talks.
Yeah. Even though he's only 10 months old, he's channeling.
Well, he's 10 months old, darling.
Is he 10 months? 10?
10 months.
10 months. You were able to channel him through.
He channels the moon consciousness, darling, and everything's right what you ask him. If he was sat here now and you asked him anything you wanted to ask him, he would talk through me and I would get the answer right.
Okay, so I'm just tuning in now. Oh, forgot to put the lights on up there.
Well, he's not here, darling, is he? So it's going to be difficult. That was a long, he's got to really be next to me.
He's got to be sat to you. So what's going to happen when Tiny Clanger? So interviews with Tiny Clanger.
Interviews with Tiny Clanger.
An audience with Tiny Clanger. And Fairy.
Well, Meg says we can't call him Tiny Clanger because it will have copyright for the clangers. So he's just got to be called Wisdom of Tiny.
Wisdom of Tiny.
Yeah. And he'll sit here.
I met a bloke that once called Tiny.
Oh.
He was anything but. Great big tall thing he was. Cycling on a bike at a festival.
Oh.
It's Glastonbury, actually. I got a stall there. Anyway, that's taken me back. He was a bit of a dreamboat, I'm not going to lie. Anyway, Tiny Clanger will be sat there. Where are we going to sit him? Has he got one of them bumbo seats? Do you know the bumbo?
No, he'll sit here.
I'll
sit him there.
I'll be like that.
And
strap him in.
We'll ask questions and he'll answer it through me. Yeah.
Okay, we'll have a list of questions to ask.
Yeah.
The wisdom that is.
Well, I'd like the audience to call in or that we might do a live.
Well, we could do a live. I don't think you can do lives on the old YouTube, can you?
Maybe can't you?
Maybe we could do the live on the...
I think you can.
We could do a session with Tiny Clanger. They could see the wisdom of Tiny Clanger coming through, channeling through you.
Yeah.
And then we could get them to write in
the questions, what they want to know.
For the next interview.
And then we can say, it's like this, isn't it? Marjorie from Blackpool.
Marjorie, 57, from Blackpool.
She wants to ask Tiny Clanger.
Aye. What she want to ask the Tiny?
Should she leave her husband or not?
Oh!
And then Tiny Clanger would...
Tiny Clanger?
He would come up with it.
Yeah. You channel it, right, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to channel something in from Cheshire. Lorraine from Cheshire.
Yeah.
Right? She's called in. She's 34. She's a hairdresser. Should she go into beauty therapy as well?
Oh, you want Tiny Clanger to answer
I
it?
want Tiny Clanger to answer it.
Well, hello, Lorraine. It's lovely to meet you. And you're in the hairdressing now. It's very, very, very nice. The humans need their hair done and titivated in such a way. But if you'd like to do the beauty, first of all, I would say, how are you going to keep the hairdressing up while you're taking on these extra courses? Or have you got people working underneath you? Is the first question.
Oh. You see, there's wisdom there. So I'm just going to channel, what was her name? Lorraine from Cheshire, 34. I'm just going to channel back in. I'm just going to tap back in to Lorraine and just see where she's willing to work 20 hours a day, Tiny. That's what I'm getting. She's willing to work 7 days a week, 20 hours a day.
God.
What do you think? What do you think, Tiny?
Well, I would say that that's not a great idea for any human to work 7 days a week of 20 hours. It won't be enjoyable for the soul, I don't believe. Why not do the hairdressing and do a part-time beauty course is what I think she should do. And there's many of them online. She could do that.
Excellent, excellent. It's exactly the wisdom I would have expected there from Tiny.
He's so good.
Nobody could work 20 hours a day, 7 days a
Nobody
week.
could do it.
Yeah, not unless you live in China anyway. And even that's debatable. So, little Tiny Clanger, is he going to get paid for this wisdom, or is it all for charity? It's truthful, it's all for charity.
I'll get paid for it, darling.
You get paid for it.
I'll get paid for it. No, it's all free. It will be free to start with.
Get them in, get them hooked, and then start charging
and then we'll see, because it's a gift, isn't it?
Yeah.
That Tiny and me have together.
Yeah. Now tell me what your week was like last week.
I had a funny old week, but I have had a lot of insights from the divine
Don't
myself.
talk to me about a funny old week. Yeah, I'm with you.
The moon cycles are bringing up a lot of emotions.
Yeah, no shit.
There's a lot of deep healing going on, a lot of realizations that I haven't made it at the age of that I am, and
nearly got the age out of you then, but we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about the age.
No.
And that I had a very intuitive download that told me I'm keeping myself in a prison by my limited beliefs.
Fucking hell, where's that one come from?
The beliefs that I keep telling myself on a daily day,
right,
is keeping me in a resistance, fighting against the pork.
Fighting against the pork. Now, have you heard of RachelJenkins.co.uk? You'd love her Rise to Shine practice. That won't keep you a prisoner. Why do you think you're being kept a prisoner?
It's in the mind. I feel the time. I feel stuck here, and I feel like it's almost like Groundhog Day. I get up in the morning, I go to the pork shop, I serve the people the pork, come back, go home, starts again the next day. Then I'm at the Spanish restaurant. It's all the time. I need change, and I need movement, and I need travel to keep my soul alive.
Not ADHD at all then?
It's a belief anyway.
Yeah.
The universe told me if you let go of that belief and just stay in the present moment, then you will not feel that you're doing the same thing every day.
The power of now.
I know, but how can you have the power now when you get out of bed and think, here we go, we're fucking again?
Do you need me to start singing again?
No.
Oh.
You went to that Catan.
Bloody,
I'm glad you didn't make me go there.
Right, let's... Let's have a little bit of Mani Padme Hum. I tell you what, I guarantee
I'm not having it. I'm not doing it.
You love it. You love a little bit of
I don't like it. I don't know what the words mean. You could be chanting some sort of bloody dark demon. Oh, Mummy, pat me bag. I can't bear it.
This is not working because I need something chopped out of here. I need a little man with a sword, not a sword. What's that thing called?
Chisel.
What's this now? I wonder if that's any.
Are we coming up to 20 minutes nearly, darling?
I think so. Let's do another one, shall we? Bye. Should we say goodbye? Bye.
Bye.